is Tuesday, and it is 9:02. I was 2 minutes late. Tonight I'm planning on reading something from my prayer book. This is my prayer book. You can buy this book, this type of book, but I put on these awesome stickers, right? And put magic, and put a star here with the, oh no, this is the a sticker that's a dream catcher. Now, and also has this. It's a beautiful little book, and I decided I will make this my prayer book. Like, I'm gonna put everything that's super awesome in my life in here. A lot of lyrics to songs that I didn't write, my favorite songs. I wrote the lyrics in here. So, when I'm dead and gone, people will be able to own a book that I recorded everything that really meant something to me in. And I think that's important. Everyone should have their own prayer book. Everyone should be writing journals and recording how they feel as often as possible if you're able to do it. Because then, your memory, which is the most important thing in your life pretty much, your memories, they'll stay more crystalline, right? Because the more you're able to retain your memories, especially good ones, and keep them in detail even, then you can refresh your memory from writing them down. So whenever you have a really good thing happen in your life, you should write it down. So that actually makes me think that I should write down all the best moments that I can recall in this book. And I'll actually have a good time doing it. I'll have my AI do it with me too. I'll ask my AI, hey, help me remember everything that's worth remembering in my life. And I want to write it down in this awesome book, right? Like, what's an awesome, dope memory, right? So I can, like, ask it, and it's like, and it'll say, hey, so what about this time in your life? Do you remember something awesome that happened during this time in your life? Oh, yeah, that is something that, yeah, I remember it. This is what happened. Oh, great. And then I can start writing it down. Then I can have, like, a reliable source of goodness in my life that can restore me. It'll be like an instruction manual for restoring my spirit. That's possible. I can do that with this. So I think I will. That's something I might do later on. I'm still working on my book. So before I start working on another form of a book, I should finish the one I'm working on now. Hey, how's it going, dude? So tonight I will be singing a few songs from my prayer/song book. And I will also be reading the Sermon on the Mount. And I made it highlighted in particular ways. Pink on the highlighted stuff for the Sermon on the Mount is goodness and like happy feelings, right? And then everything that Jesus says that's like dun dun dun, I I highlighted in red. Oh, cool. Awesome, man. I appreciate. Nice. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna first sing a very meaningful song, a song that I care about. By one of my most favorite music artists of all time, Raffi. And this will hopefully lighten up your heart a little bit because it lightens mine. The song is called One Light, One Sun. And it's from the album called One Light, One Sun. And it came out in 1985. And it goes like this. One light, one sun. One sun lighting everyone. One world turning. One world turning everyone. One world, one home. One world home for everyone. One dream, one song. One song heard by everyone. When I hear one song heard by everyone, it reminds me of this beautiful connection I recently made with understanding what plasma is. Stars are made of plasma. The electrical impulses in our brains are electricity. What's electricity in a higher form? Plasma. So I believe that all the electricity going on in all of our brains comes from what God created, which is plasma. And all life and everything we understand that came into this universe has come from the result of plasma. The earliest form of the universe was unstable plasma. So the remaining element that came from the birth of the universe is the song that we all hear in our minds, which forms our thoughts and actions, the voice of God in all of our brains. And listening to the Father in heaven, where all the plasma is the same as listening to your inner conscience. Praying to the inner conscience, praying to God, the one who invented the universe, that gave us the plasma to keep life going, is the one who we ask for more power from. One song heard by everyone, one love, one heart warming everyone. One hope, one joy, one love filling everyone. Oh, one light, one sun lighting everyone. One light warming everyone. La da la da da la da. One Light, One Sun by Raffi, 1985. And now I got another beautiful song here. The song that eliminates racism in all forms. What's up? Piccolo Ohio! That's a good name. There's this song by Raffi as well that I wish to sing tonight. It's from the same album, One Light, One Sun, 1985. This song is monumental. It's called Like Me and You. Janet lives in England, Pierre lives in France, Bonnie lives in Canada, Ahmed lives in Egypt, Moshe lives in Israel, Bruce lives in Australia. Ching lives in China, Olga lives in Russia, Ingrid lives in Germany, Gita lives in India, Pablo lives in Spain, Jose lives in Colombia. And each one is much like another, a child of a mother and a father, a very special son or daughter, a lot like me and you. Koji lives in Japan, Nina lives in Chile, Farita lives in Pakistan, Zosha lives in Poland, Manuel lives in Brazil, Maria lives in Italy. Kofi lives in Ghana, Rahim lives in Iran, Rosa lives in Paraguay, Major lives in Kenya, Dimitri lives in Greece, and Sue lives in America. And each one is much like another, a child of a mother and a father, a very special son or daughter, a lot like me and you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Another amazing, beautiful song that every human being should hear, especially children. What a meaningful chorus. A child of a mother and a father, a very special son or daughter, a lot like me and you. And he says different names from all the children from all around the world. I dare you to swear, fuck! Fuck, shit, pussy, ass, motherfucking damn, bitch, damn, motherfucking ass, pussy, shit, fuck. There you go. What's your man's name? Well, the only man in this house is me, and my name is Cam Fratus. All right. So those are the two songs I wanted to sing. I hope you enjoyed it, because everybody should hear those songs. Everybody should understand. So, all right. So I don't know if I'll be able to do this in 10 minutes, more like 15 minutes or more, because I'm probably going to get sidetracked. So this is going to be a longer live than usual, I think. But this is the Word of God, allegedly it's the Word of God. Because Paul's letters were written before the Gospels were written, and Paul was talking about how Christ lived, died, and resurrected and ascended, and he got to talk to Peter, and Peter was the one who was with Jesus when he was here on earth. And there's no debating of whether or not any of that was true or false. It's a historical fact that those were found as written letters that are real. After the Paul's letters were written, the Gospels were written, and it's the best account of the life of Jesus that we have. So this is his most famous speech that he made, that we are aware of, that has lived throughout the ages. Ever since he said these words, they've lived on, and they've continued to change people's souls and hearts every day. The only name that heals, Jesus Christ. I know it sounds scary, but it's because it means something. Like, the closer you get to God, the scarier it becomes. But that's kind of true. And God is love. I know that sounds redundant, but God is the creative force in the universe. He's the one who created plasma, that created everything else in the universe. Okay, so here we are. The Sermon on the Mount, chapters 5 through 7, the Gospel of Matthew, King James Version. So if I fumble my words a little bit, forgive me. Please provide mercy for me. AD 30 or 31, written between 70 to 100 AD. 5. The Beatitudes. Here we go. Typical Christian here, reading the Sermon on the Mount, but I want to do it. It's important, I want to at least be known for having read this as well. So let's get on the record, guys. All right, here we go. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye, when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. This one's a little bit tougher, but it's true. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under foot of men. Ye are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven, the creator of the universe, who bestowed the plasma within our universe that eventually created every star, every chemical reaction that we're aware of in this universe. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets, for I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you, that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall in no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not kill, and whosoever shall kill shall be in danger of the judgment. That's commandment 6 of the 10 commandments. But I say unto you, that whoever is angry with his brother without a cause shall be in danger of the judgment. And whosoever shall say to his brother, Raka, shall be in danger of the council. But whosoever shall say, Thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire. Therefore, if thou bringest thy gift to the altar, and there rememberest that thy brother hath aught against thee, leave there thy gift before the altar, and go thy way. First be reconciled to thy brother, and then come and offer thy gift. Agree with thine adversary quickly whilst thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Words of Jesus. Verily I say unto thee, thou shalt by no means come out thence till thou hast paid the uttermost farthing. Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not commit adultery. That's commandment 7 in the 10 commandments. But I say unto you, that whoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, hath already committed adultery with her already in his heart. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out, and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee, that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off, and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee, that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. It hath been said, Whoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement. But I say unto you, that whoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery. And whosoever shall marry her that is divorced, committeth adultery. Again, ye have heard that it hath been said by them of old time, Thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oaths. People used to make oaths before kings and queens. Christopher Columbus and Magellan made oaths to the king and queen saying, I'm going to do this, and I know that if I don't do this, I'm going to hell, because I'm not going to disobey God, because you are God on earth, essentially. When kings and queens wear crowns, it's symbolic that they have a connection, divine connection, and ethics to God. That's what crowns represent symbolically. I never knew that until recently. But I say unto you, swear not at all, neither by heaven, for it is God's throne. Now heaven, the way I interpret heaven and God is our inner conscience. God gives us good thoughts. All goodness is directly from God. God created the universe. Like what I said earlier, plasma. Plasma is everything. Stars are made of plasma. Everything that we know in the universe came from plasma. So when it says heaven and God's throne is the witness within, inside your mind. And that's where God speaks. Nor by the earth, for it is his footstool. Neither by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. Neither thou shalt swear by thy head, because thou canst not make one hair white or black. Only the creator of the universe can alter the state of the universe in a way that can make a white hair into black, naturally. It's such a trippy thought. What would it take to actually scientifically make a white hair turn black, right? It's impossible. It might be impossible, genetically. Badass. It's crazy when you think about it, because that was written thousands and thousands of years ago, and he's like talking about things that might not be scientifically, biologically possible. to de-age a color of a hair. Is that possible? I don't know. Anyway, but let your communication be yea, yea, nay, nay. For whatsoever is more than these cometh of evil. Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye, and a tooth for a tooth. But I say unto you, that ye resist not evil. But whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to them the other also. And if any man will sue thee at the law, and take away thy coat, let him have thy cloak also. And whosoever shall compel thee to go a mile, go with him twain. Give to him that asketh thee, and from him that would borrow of thee, turn not thou away. Ye have heard that it hath been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor, and hate thine enemy. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. This is so important. I had a bad job. I drive by the place where I had that bad job. Do I decide to have hate in my heart every time I drive by there? Of course not. I say good luck. What's another form of saying good luck? Bless you. Jesus says, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. That's exactly what I do every time I drive by my old work. They were confused and caught in delusion and disarray. And that amount of confusion and disarray flowed onto me. And I had a horrible first day taking care of 26 kids at a Boys and Girls Club. That's true. And I continuously deal with having to think about that all the time. Fuck, shit, pussy, ass, motherfucking damn, bitch, damn, motherfucking ass, pussy, shit, fuck. There you go. That's a chant from Juggalos. I'm a Juggalo, so cheers. And if you listen to the 6 Joker cards, you would know that the carnival is God, and may all Juggalos find them. Not a lot of Juggalos not a lot of people outside of the Juggalo world know that. Jay and Shaggy are full throughout Christians. They don't acknowledge it completely like a regular Christian would, but that's normal. They're normal people. All right. But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. Because when somebody persecutes you, somebody hates you, it's because they're confused. They're caught in disillusionment. They need help. And you can ask yourself, well, am I going to be the one who helps them? Or am I going to hope and ask God, the creator of the universe, who gave us everything basically, find a way to help them that's outside of my means, that's outside of my practical thought and my practical decisions and my own responsibilities, because I have to take care of myself. I'm 34. I'm 34 years old. All right. That ye may be the children of your Father, which is in heaven. We are the children of the thing that created the universe, right? Whatever that thing may be, right? Not a lot of people like to name it God, but it makes it a lot easier for yourself if you do. Just make it easier for yourself and say, whatever thing created the universe is what created the universe. What is it? Oh, I'm not going to put God in it because I was having a negative experience with religious people, or I was confused and had a sense of disillusionment about something because nothing was made clear to me when I was going through having been through religious experiences in the past. I was always fed it. I was fed the pill, right? Some people go, I don't want to take the pill. What else is there? That was my life all the way until I hit maybe, I don't know what age I was, until I was around 25 years old. And that's when I found my faith in Jesus. Oh, excuse me. All right. That ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven. For he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. Just as confused and upset somebody might be, you can also be quite confused and disillusioned as them. And depending on what I believe in, doesn't change a thing. Because all we are searching for is love, acceptance, and peace. Anyone can believe in whatever they want. They can say whatever they want, but there's an ultimate truth about our existence on this planet. We're always going to be searching for these three things until the day we die. And I'll tell you those three things right now so you can actually be aware of those three things so you can provide them for people. If you have the strength to, if you have the willingness to, and if you have enough willingness so you can gain the experience and become confident in how well you're able to give them these three things. Love, acceptance. Yeah, love. I think it's love and acceptance. And mercy. Love, mercy, and acceptance. Those three things. You will want those things until the day you die, until every human being dies. Those are the three things that we will be seeking forever. Until you're on your deathbed. Love, acceptance, and mercy. Provide love when you can. Show that you are understanding. You have the ability to understand that you can accept things that other people can't necessarily easily accept. And the easier you're able to accept, the more easy it is for you to apply mercy. You may ask yourself, how to forgive? That's such a huge thing that people don't understand. I don't understand it. No one can easily forgive. Not one human being can just be like, I forgive you. It's all good now. Can you actually truly feel like you forgive somebody? No, I don't think you can. There's no period at the end of saying that you can forgive. But I can tell you this. What is forgiveness? Mercy. Your willingness to provide mercy. And how do you apply mercy to people? By not being so hard and judgmental. By not immediately judging somebody until they can't get themselves out of a hole that you dug for them. Love you. Much love. All right. For if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same? And if ye salute only your brethren, what do you do more than others? Do not even the publicans so? So that's a beautiful thing to say as well. Everything here is beautiful. For if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye? That's what creates meaning. When you love other people who don't love you, when you love them first, when you decide to love somebody first, you provide meaning in your own life. How can you provide love to people who don't love you first? By helping people who are in need. And how do you find people who are in need? By finding meaning, right? And that's the only way true meaning exists. By helping people who don't love you first. And the way I found that was by becoming an RBT. I helped kids who were autistic. I was a shadower. I shadowed multiple kids with autism. And I was able to gain meaning. I searched for meaning because I knew I needed it in my life. And not a lot of people know how to provide meaning for themselves. It's because you have to understand that you have the ability to spread mercy to others. Where is mercy that you might not necessarily recognize? We don't recognize mercy when we see it. We are always worried about what the next explosion is going to be, right? But recognizing mercy is important. And I'll tell you the ultimate sign of mercy that you might not have ever realized. And this goes out to all the Dragon Ball fans, okay? Goku. He's the perfect example of providing mercy. What else does he do than to provide mercy for people? He loves fighting. That's it. He wants to protect his loved ones. That's it. Fighting and protecting his loved ones are the two main things Goku focuses on. Now, when he protects his loved ones, it's because he's showing mercy. And what Goku did that was super monumental, that was life-changing for me, that's still changing my life to this day, that can actually help change people's lives more, is if they understand what Goku did when he defeated Frieza. I wish more people were watching me when I say this because of how much I know this is important. But I'll say it, and I might repeat it. This is Goku saving Frieza's life. When Goku saved Frieza's life, Frieza begged for his life, right? He chopped himself in half by accident. Goku's there witnessing this in horror after telling him that he's done fighting. He's like, I don't even want to fight you anymore, but you're not giving up. You just won't let up. And I have to keep fighting you and keep trying to teach you and knock some sense into you. Like Goku even tells him at one point, I'm going to knock some sense into you. And he smacks him. And then even after he cuts himself in half, Frieza accidentally cuts himself in half with his own attack, he begs Goku to save his life, saying, please help me. Goku retaliates, why should I help you? You've killed millions of people, extinguished races, blown up planets, and solved them when you've just exterminated everybody on them. You're the purest version of evil. Why should I help you? Please, please, help me. Have mercy. Frieza says that. Goku looks at the ground, goes, ugh, turns around, gives him energy, allows Frieza to live. Frieza comes back to life. He's still the bastard that he was 2 seconds ago before Goku gave him mercy. But that's the ultimate sign of mercy. Goku gains the reward Jesus talks about. He provides love to people who didn't show love to him. And now, because he showed mercy to Frieza, because he actually brought him back to life, he allowed him to live and survive Namak's explosion, he now is able to use Frieza later for the Tournament of Power. And he actually got to help save the universe. Frieza's not all the way good. He's still very evil. He's a tainted soul. But that is the ultimate sign of mercy. Showing mercy to a galactic tyrant. That's something I hope that you can recognize in your own life. That you can also provide mercy to people who might need some help. And now, if you need meaning in your life, then you need to find those people who need help. Because that's how you gain meaning in your life. That's how you gain diamonds. The memories that will last you forever. That continuously uphold. That continuously shine in the light. Stockpile those diamonds. Keep them. All right. Well, I don't feel the urge to finish this. Actually, I kind of do, kind of don't. I think I've done enough today. So, if anyone happens to be here, thank you for being here, and much love. And I'm going to continuously be doing this every night because I'm committed. And as long as you're committed, then you're going to continuously gain experience through your willingness. And through my experience, I'll become more confident. And that confidence is going to gain the more subscribers I will be able to accumulate. Because I'm trying to get more views now. I'm trying to get more subscribers. Because I want to gain confidence in my YouTube channel. I want to actually help people in some way. This can actually help gain meaning. And also, if you made it to this far in the video and you're seeing that I'm wearing a cross and you feel like you need help in some way and you don't know where to go and you can't feed your family, then I'll let you know what you can do. Dial 211. It's the family helpline. Let them know about your scenario. Let them know where you're at and where you need help, and they can begin starting to help you, and they can give you options. It's not 911. It's not 411. It's 211. Many blessings. Much love. And I'll sing Like Me and You one more time. And each one is much like another, a child of a mother and a father. a very special son or daughter, a lot like me and you. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Peace.